Hello, good day, everybody. This is your host, Club by the host of Club Sports Board. I'm live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys into the fact that Chiefs Kingdom, they got revenge on the Chargers last night, 34-28, and they are back on top right where they belong. Get you guys the fact that Knicks defeated the Rockets, by the way, 116-103. Get you guys the fact that the NFL teams that they're going to be in the ICPs, which is intensive code protocols, by the way, too, as well. And that is all there is. That is all there is. You gotta know on that. So, and also the fact that Sixers, the Nets defeated the Sixers last night, 114-105, and Russell Westbrook's on the coach. Even also Heineke's on protocols as well, and Case Keenum, he's got COVID, so not looking good there. So all right. So first things, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that the Chiefs, they got revenge on the Chargers last night, 34-28. And Chiefs right now, they're back on top, right where they should be. They're back on top of the AFC now. They're 10-4. Patriots are 9-4. And it's gonna be tight end race, everybody. It's gonna be tight end race. So the Chiefs, I believe the Chiefs they're gonna come right back. And they're the team to beat right now. Patriots not so much. Even the Patriots got their hands with the Colts tomorrow night, by the way. But I think it's safe to say the Chiefs, they're looking pretty good as ever, and that's all I can say. They looked good last night when they got revenge on the Chargers. Travis Kelce, he made that game-winning touchdown in overtime. So that's the best yet there. I can tell you that. So Chiefs looking pretty good, and that's everything you gotta know. Everything I know, everybody on that. So looking forward to everybody. So Chiefs looking pretty good. They may make their third Super Bowl appearance if necessary. So your thoughts, everybody? Let me know about that. I will address the response to that. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into that the Knicks defeated the Rockets 116-103. We had Immanuel Quickley scoring 24 points, 4 rebounds and assists, 1 steal on the block. Evan Fournier, 23 points, 1 rebound and 3 assists. Orange Julius Randle had scored 21 points, 6 rebounds and assists, 1 steal. Mitch Robinson scored 17 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal and 3 blocks. You also had Daniel Theis scored 22 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist and a steal, 2 blocks. Jae'Sean Tate has scored 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. You got Garrison Mathews scoring 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist in the game. But Knicks, thank goodness they broke a losing streak, so they lost 4 of the straight games, and I'm glad they came back. I mean, first time they broke a 3-game losing streak when they took out the Spurs. They broke another losing streak when they defeated the Rockets, and the Rockets are a terrible team, by the way. So let me know about that, everybody. I will address the response to that. That's everything you can do on that. Also, this news here, by the way, that the all NFL teams are going to be in the ICPs, which is intensive COVID protocols, till week 15. By the way, conclusion. It says right here that the reimposition of the wearing masks in team facilities, distancing, grab-and-go meal service, and team cafeterias, virtual meetings are going to be limiting people allowing in the weight rooms, restrictions on outside activities. It says right here that team and code protocols due to outbreaks will be tested. Now, vaxxed or not, rest of the team won't need any daily testing. The NFL and NFLPA are going to institute changes and adjustments in return to the play protocols. And the play protocols, by the way, making it easier for players who are vaxxed and asymptomatic to return to practice in games. Now, there are 3 ways to for vaxxed player to return, and new protocols in place. Those are the 2 PCR test negative or CT value of 35 or more. 1 PCR test negative or produces CT value of 35 or more, and negative Mesa test result taken within 24 hours of the PCR test, and 2 negative Mesa tests. So those are 3 ways right there for negative test to get a negative test for the code protocols, by the way, and also the fact that those code protocols and there could be some games that could be postponed, by the way, and it doesn't look good there. I can tell you that. Also, some other news here, some not so good news here. Russell Westbrook and Avery Bradley, they're in code protocols as well, not looking good there. And Lakers, they're also intending to bring back Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day offer if granted hardship exemption by the NBA. The hardship exemption allows team to exceed 15-man roster limit if sick or illness to 4 players for 2 weeks. So Zayt's back. He just came off after scoring 42 points in his G League debut. So just get there. Also, another news I want to get you guys into that TV12 has partnered with K. McNamara, Shador Sanders, George Pickens, and Grayson McCall for a Brady brand clothing line that's going to be launching in January 12, 2022. Training wear and casual clothing. This is all through NIL offers. So that's yet there, and that's everything you need to know. And tell us for that. Also, some NFL games, NFLPA games are gonna be moving games within week 15. By the way, so it doesn't look good there. Also, other news here I want to get you guys into that the other news, Nets defeated the Sixers 114-105, where KD scored 34 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block. BG Blake Griffin scored 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Joel Embiid scored 32 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. You also had Seth Curry scoring 29 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. You also had Shake Milton scoring 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. Tobias Harris has scored 11 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. So Nets looking pretty good so far. And looking back to the win weight, so that's all they're saying that. Also, the Suns defeated the Wiz 118-98, and you also had Pacers defeating the Pistons 122-113. So that's everything doing that. And also this, so guys, we're on tonight's games between Suns versus the Puny Warriors. Jordan Poole, Al Horford, and Grant Williams, they're in COVID protocols. That's not looking good there. Also, no news here that Taylor Heineke is on COVID reserve list, by the way. Case Keenum has COVID, so not looking good there, but not looking good there. In other news, that 3 UCLA rugby players, three UCLA rugby players by names of Mark Sapper, Shane Berry, and Aiden Metzner, along with 2 other individuals, were arrested and charged for felony vandalism. By the way, after they this is in Santa Monica, Cali. By the way, they were arrested and charged for felony vandalism by going on a drunken, destructive rampage. By the way, by destroying trees, holiday decorations, and also messing with a fence by a local business, and messing with the fence by a local business. By the way, if they're convicted, they get 1 year behind bars or a $10,000 fine. So that is not looking good there. I can tell you about that, and then that's all this I can say that. And also this, like Baker Mayfield, he criticized the NFL over the COVID protocols by saying, "Make up your mind in protocols. Show up in 3 teams. Test. Keep the game scheduled to make money caring about player safety or the well-being of players." By the way, that's going to delay game with this trend continuing. You won't test vaxxed players if no symptoms. They're doing it randomly, 0 cents. So that's what Baker Mayfield responds to the new COVID protocols in place. And even though Baker Mayfield, he has COVID, and as long as Kevin Stefanski, he had COVID as well, but he did respond. And that's all I can say on that, everybody, regarding the COVID protocols that are being in place, which were announced yesterday. So that is all I can say about that. And some games are being – so the Raiders versus the Browns game is going to move to Monday night. Probably doubleheader, by the way. So Raiders versus Browns game, that's going to move to a doubleheader on Monday night. And the NFL and NFLPA, they're discussing to moving multiple games, week 15 games. So it doesn't look good because of the outbreaks. I also got some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that let's see here. What do we got? Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez, they're going to have a boy and girl twin, so congrats to them on that. Also this, so guys, Ice Trae Young got engaged to his college interest of his, longtime college interest by the name of Shelby Miller. So a big congrats to him on that. The Knicks, they put the Hawks in their place this past season, which they did. So I'm satisfied with that. So you need to know that. That's just him playing spoiler, which it is. So satisfied? Congrats on that. But that's just you playing spoiler, Ashley. We know your game. We know what you're doing, Ashley. But you're not going to be in the NBA champ. We all know that. That's the only best one you're ever going to get. Also, other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that what do we got? We got let's see. We got also another news here that I'm gonna get you guys to the latest on the actual tragedy. By the way, it says right here that the 10 deceased actual victims were deceased from asphyxia on and one of them used one victim was using cocaine, methamphetamine, and ethanol. So not looking good there. I can tell you about that. That's just the latest on the actual tragedy. So the 10 individuals that were deceased in the actual tragedy, they were deceased from asphyxia. So another unknown jokes that were used. So they're trying to figure out who the culprit was. So honestly, Astroworld, the place was completely shut down and it's torn apart because of the wake of the actual tragedy. And Astroworld and that Travis Scott, Jersey Drake, and Live Nation, they're still facing numerous lawsuits stemming from the actual tragedy. And it's all concerns players' safety, concerns fans' safety, and therefore the well-being. So not look good there. So Astroworld is canceled. Travis Scott, more specifically, is canceled. That's all I can say about that. I said that this past year. I can tell you about that. Also, there's a Roots member by the name of Hub was deceased at 62 after living with myeloma from a form of blood cancer that he's been having with since 2007. By the way, he was at the Lincoln Medical Center in Wynwood, Philly. Wynwood, West Philly. By the way, so my thoughts prayers go to his family, his fans, his viewers, subscribers. His horrific loss, and the members of the Roots. Often is there. Also, this year that he got the album Organics that came out around '93. So sincere about everybody. Also, another thing I want to get you guys into, by the way, one more happy birthday out to Mila Djokovic, who played Resident Evil, Eugene Levy, Bill Pullman, Claire Forlining, Sarah Paulson, Manpan Pack, Cal Ripken Sr., Paul Francis, Emma Bell, Catherine Winnick, Billy Wingro, Duff Goldman, Kiersey Clemens, Buddy Heald, Shannon Woodward, Charlie Asmadell, Trib Lee, Chase Utley, and that's all there's. So some of your birthday wishes, shout out, sweet dreams. Please be sure to do so on that. There's a you need to know. That's all I can say, everybody. So that's the best you get there, and that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. That's all I can say just for that, knowing that. That's all you need to know on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it there for the Khalil Sportsboard live scripts at Khalil Sportsboard YouTube channel on Facebook. Benny Nominessa. What are your thoughts in response to the all the 32 NFL teams being on the COVID protocols, by the way, and some games are being moved yet again. And I know the Raiders versus the Browns game, that's going to move to Monday night. It's going to be part of a doubleheader, by the way. What are your thoughts about that? Let me know about that adjustments. Because of the outbreak, let me know about that. Also, Russell Westbrook, Avery Bradley being placed in COVID protocols. Not look good there. Let me know about that, but I'll just want to share. And what just Isaiah Thomas come back to the Lake Show. Let me know about that for sure. Under a 10-day offer, by the way. So what are your thoughts about that? Let me know, everybody. Those Knicks defeating the Rockets. I'm satisfied with that. 116-103. Let me know about that. Doesn't Chiefs Kennan defeating the get revenge on the Chargers last night, 134-28. And then in Chiefs Kennan, they're back on top of the AFC division, which they are. So look forward to that. Also, brother, what's up to Mila Djokovic, Eugene Levy, Bill Pullman, Claire Forlani, Sarah Paulson, Manpan Pacquiao, Cal Ripken Sr., Poe Francis, Jess Emma Bell, Catherine Winnick, Billy Wingro, Duff Goldman, Kiersey Clemens, Buddy Heald. That's somebody birthday wishes. Shout out to Twitter. Please appreciate you. So that's all this you got to know on that. And and some games are gonna move to the some games are gonna be moving, by the way, and there's only 4 games left, so that's all I got to say on that. Back, everybody, that's all you can do on that. I'm back for my breaking news. Times live today, so much, a whole lot more than close sports with everything sports and everything that you got to know. That's all I got to say. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe. Bye.